Hello guys and welcome to the final race of the season here in the ISCRA Monster Energy Super Speedway Series of Season 3. Here at a well-known season finale track we always like going to in any of my series, Joltis Mega Super Speedway. We're going to be here for 16 laps to determine who will be our winner for this race and will be crowned our champion. It is all down to 5 people, but before I mention our 5 championship competitors, let's welcome in our co-commentator for this race. He is the current president for the ISCRA and who has the loudest mic I've ever heard in my damn life. Please welcome Devin Becker.
And it is going to be a good race today for the ISCRA Super Speedway Series. A lot of good drivers here today. Top 5 have a chance of winning this championship, so be on the eye for those drivers.
Yeah, the top 5 that are currently bound for the championship. 5th in points, Michael Walton. In the 27, you see him in that yellow-green car. He is 5th in points. I believe he is 56 back. And we're using NASCAR Classic. I believe 4th in points, I want to say is... I believe Becker just got the thing. His 4th in points is Benjamin Miles, I believe it is.
It is not. He is 3rd. It is M.
Mitchell Lee Jung.
Yeah.
Mitchell Lee Jung, the 66. He is starting 33rd. Or no, 35th, excuse me. And then it is, then it's Benjamin Miles in the 3, which is the closest he's ever gone to for battling the championship. We'll see if he get the job done here. And then 2nd in points is who now, I believe?
Give me a second. Ciron.
The Ciron, who's in the middle of the pack, and then our points leader, who also, ironic enough, won the last race, Angel Navarro, who is starting in the 9th position, it looks like, is the 43. So we're keeping an eye on these drivers. We're going to take a look at our starting top 10 real quickly. It's Jessica Sheldon, Jonathan Zorlin, Nicholas Guerra, Kate Skirvin, as you're going to hear the command.
Drivers, start your engine.
There it is. Devin Harris, 5th, Ash Carter, 6th, Sam Kalkeith, 8th, Seth Cole, 9th, Angel Navarro. Top 10 is Vulcan. And we're going to let them roll off right here. A rather interesting championship battle. And a rather interesting race. This is going to be 16 laps here. This is going to be quite an exciting one. As they are coming off of turn number 4 right here. Devin, a long road ahead. What do you think's going to happen?
We could possibly see a first-time winner today. That would be interesting. You never know with tracks this size. I want to keep my eye out on those Dodges and those Mustangs, though. They seem fast.
And here we go. It's out for the final time this season. Jessica Sheldon's going to lead them down. Actually, across the stripe ahead of Sheldon was the 88 of Zorlin. I don't know if they're going to penalize him, but I doubt it, though. But already 4 wide. And you bring a good point. The Dodges and the Dodge Vipers and the Ford Mustangs have been very, very consist of trying to stay in the battle for the win and all that. So we'll see what happens. Already we're seeing 4 wide racing, which is a good start. And now we're going to see 5 as Florida immediately kicking up to that extreme high line.
Just a little bit of bumping and grinding going through 2 and coming off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Good wide battle. Everybody's keeping their own in this one.
Yeah, as long as these guys here don't go 6 wide. Oh, Jackie Tang a little bit close to Ramey Fisher right there, and there we go! Oh, Devin Becker, and there goes a wreck on lap 1. Michael Walton, I just seen, got through, same for the 3. Oh my god, I think they're going to wreck again from what it looks like here. Just seeing how this pack is here. And one of those guys is Angel Navarro in the 43, our points leader. Oh, guys, please, hang on, hang on. Here we go, leading the first lap, I believe, is Ramey Fisher. As the caution is out, now these guys got to be very careful going from 5 wide to single file, and then the slow speed of after going 200 miles an hour to about, I believe, 80 miles an hour in the pacing. So it looks like our points leader made it by. As 2 to Benjamin Miles in that 3 we just seen. Let's go take a look and see who else was involved in that accident right there. Oh, Mitchell Lee John, 4th in points.
Tough day already for
Not
some of these
good
points
for him.
contenders.
And Becker's mentioned. Oh, Sam Curtis, man, he is just having a big struggle as of late. Sky Commons, our current Universal Orlando Cup Series champion, which ironically enough at the time of this recording, it's his birthday today. Not a good way to celebrate his birthday there. PJ Williams could have been involved. Oh, Cooper Siron, another one. That's 3rd in points. He's got left side damage.
Doesn't look like it'll affect him too much. He should still be able to continue.
Kate Skirvin's got right side damage. I believe from what it looks like, that was about it. We got away with about probably 6 cars getting involved with major damage. So I don't know how this will be. Caution is out. We're on lap 2. Ramian Fisher's the leader. Let's go take a look at what happened to Devin Becker and 2 of our championship competitors as you are watching season finale here at Joltis. So we're looking at this incident. Devin, I guess you want to give a little look of what happened. What do you think about this one here?
Just everybody got crowded down on the inside. They were 4 wide, really tight. And looks like a few cars just shot off the track. It wasn't working. They can't be squeezed that tight.
Wow.
Just a little racing incident.
Cooper Siron, Devin Becker went airborne right there. And then right there, that's how you see Mitchell Lee John get involved. Just couldn't avoid that 20. That's our Season 1 champion right there. Jeff James.
Looks like a few drivers were going to get out of it. A couple of them did, but
I believe
Michael got a good majority of this field today.
I believe Michael Walton, 5th in points, was behind all the mess, and he made it through very well right there.
Good driving by some of these top 5.
Let's take a look and be sure about it, though. It looks like he made it by with no problem. Indeed, he was right in front of him was Mitchell Lee Jung. That was 4th in points. And you could see from, going backwards and all that and seeing it. Just looking from the 27th view, showing you slow-mo on the onboard, you're going to see that wreck take place. They were 6 wide, 4 abreast, leaning on each other, and right there, the 16's going to hook that 2 right there and just sending them up the track. That was right in front of these guys right here, and just, it was only a matter of time to see if who was going to be able to get through or not. Right there you see Jeff James get involved. That Mitchell Lee Jung right in front of the 27, just couldn't avoid the 20. Michael Walton does a great job going low to avoid this. Cody Lamas also gets involved.
He's in the top 5 in points and how good of a driver that he really is.
And another thing, too, about Michael Walton, he was the points leader for at least 3 of the races. So it comes to show what Michael Walton has done, and he's trying to get a championship. And remember, he's been one of those comeback kids before in the Cup Series in the NRSL. He's trying to get a championship now legitly with a non-struggling season this season in this series. So the caution is out. Let's take it back to the green, where we'll see if we're going to have some more intense, crazy racing, and hopefully no one going to flip and all that. So we are back as we're getting ready to go back to green. Sam Curtis is caught 1 lap down, and we have 2 drivers out of the race, including one of our top 5 in points, and that is the 66 of Mitchell Lee Jung, who was 4th in points, and his championship hopes are over. And the 62 of Devin Becker, well, short-lived for him, and he's not had the best of seasons. He's out of it. Sam Curtis is 1 lap down in the 12th and 40th position. Top 10 rundown is Ramian Fisher, Kyle Keith, Jerry Garrett, Justin Talpass, Angel Navarro, Jackie Tang, LJ Mills, Mason Powers, Devin Harris, and James Norrie completing the top 10. I'm going to move this thing over here real quickly. There we go. Angel Navarro would currently be the points leader if the race were to end right now. And 11th through 20th is Matt Ballio, Seth Cole, Eric Powers, Nicholas Garrett, Gene Sanford, Tanner Sullivan, Jessica Sheldon, Dylan Thoreau, James Qualls, and Jonathan Zorlin. And let's find our other championship competitors. Benjamin Miles, last score in the 26th position. Michael Walton, 28th. And there you see Cooper Sirod, 37th. I don't know how this damage is going to affect him, but we'll see. Pace car goes down to pit road. Let it go. And it looks like the 12 of Sam Curtis, that damage that is on there in that 12 is going to really affect him, and he's going to be off the pace. You can tell the leaders are hitting about 200 immediately. He's going about 200 now, so yeah, he's off.
Looks like a battle for the lead heating up at the front.
Kyle Keith, surprising enough too, is that, he was the guy that dominated the Super Speedway races in the Intercell Universal Orlando Cup Series. Now, when it came to this series, he just flat out struggled. Shocked everybody. This is the car that...
3 wide behind him.
Change Navarro. Look at Navarro.
The preferred line on this one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, too. I don't believe Navarro's ever won an offline championship. So...
I don't believe so.
I doubt it. So Navarro trying to look for his first ever. He's on a good start. He's been very aggressive this entire race. Now Jerry Garrett's trying to slow that momentum down. Cyron, you can tell he's going to be off the pace. That's going to be a bad thing for him unless a big wreck happens where the other three really get involved. And however, fifth in points, Michael Walton. That was the last person you need to see was retire with Mitchell DeJong, especially retiring in that 42nd position. He needs to get up to that front ASAP, past Navarro, and lead some laps. That's a fact. As these guys, I'll tell you what, they're still going 4 wide, which is very good racing right here. And Jerry Guerra still in lead. Wow, LJ Mills decided to say, screw it, I'm just going to go to the high line there. Was 5 wide for a minute, and then he just said, I'm just going to go back to 4 wide.
It's like the Indianapolis 500, the way they come off the corner, everybody drops to the bottom.
Oh man, just this racing though. Yeah, the racing here is just amazing. This is why we go to this track for the season finale. Look at them just spread out. Look at them nearly hitting 7 wide at a point. Holy cow. I just get so excited for seeing this. This is why we use this track. Look at the battle for the lead, how close they are. Oh my goodness, who's going to lead at the line? It is going to be, wow, that is so close. I think the 2. Yes, the 2 of Leah Walker got at the line. I think they're bound to wreck. And Michael Walton, look at the 27 come up the fray. Look how badly he wants this championship.
Top to bottom. Go, think he's going to go the best.
Wow, did he fly up here quick. Oh, he tried to shut the door on Charles Jackson, but couldn't do it. Anthony Ritchie, who's 6 in points, who's off the battle for the championship. He's behind Michael Walton, trying to go underneath Washer. I'll tell you what, though, these guys are just going flat out crazy. As fun this is to watch, this is getting crazy battle for the championship. And Navarro, very wisely, is in the back of this pack. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. I'm thinking Talent Pass is just going to get killed or something. And Ramy Fisher, who led on that restart, is now trying to retake this lead. Tells you how much Ramy Fisher wants a win badly.
I don't think all these drivers want to win the same. He has the determination to get up to the front right now. If anybody needs a win, it's that 27 car. He wants the championship, and he can feel it and taste the blood and the sweat that he's put into this, and he wants the championship to make sure it all pays off.
Absolutely, and that is true right there. Walton, he's just been one of those guys that's had a total 180 of going from bad to just all of a sudden doing good. Hopefully, next season, the Cup Series, when he's in the 99, he'll have a much better season and not, have a bad season. LJ Mills, now Seth Cole going to the lead. Kyle Keithan at 34. That's one guy I would have never expected to not win a race in this series. Had to be that guy right there, Kyle Keith. So, if I'm wrong this race and he wins it, then I just got proved wrong. So, we'll see what happens. Another guy, how about people who've been struggling in the points that are up here? How about Matt Bally in the 36? He's just having a big change this race. He's just hoping and praying to God that if a wreck happens, it doesn't happen where he's at. And Jerry Guerra, A little close on Ash Curtis right there. Oh, contact! There they go! Right in front of the field, and here we go. The big one is erupted. A huge one. Cars are scattered. Michael Walton involved. There goes his hopes. One car in the air. That was the 49. More smoke up ahead. I don't know who else is involved. I see the 2. Oh, P.J. Williams just got jacked up in one car flipping that terrace. Michael Walton, that goes his championship hopes. Oh my god, Joshua Balkin's car is destroyed. And Navarro got by. This is just getting one step closer. Where's Benjamin Miles? That's the key question. That's second in points right there. Better yet, let's do it this way. They're saying he scored the 7th position. I want to see where he is, though, just to be, for sure. And there he is. He got by that. H. Navarro scored in the 4th position. So from what it looks like, first, second in points have made it by. Third in points, which I'm hoping we see. Michael Walton actually has very minimal damage on that 27 right there. As you see, everybody trying to get back, in line here. Where's third in points? Oh my god, that was still crazy though to see. I'm trying to remember. Wait. Third in points. Well, Benjamin Miles was third in points. My mistake. And Cyron was second. So my bad there. That was a big fail right there. So first, third, and fifth are the only ones left with Cyron damaged. And I believe Cyron, yeah, he's right there. So caution's out. Let's take a look at what happens. We're on lap 10 of 16. Navarro still holding up for the championship. So we are currently in a red flag condition right now. It's all because of this accident. Jerry Guerra, I knew when I had seen this was just a matter of time, and right there was a little contact. For a minute I thought they had it saved, and then right there a little bit more. And once they got into Dalio, you just hope and pray that the 22 doesn't slide back up, and unfortunately he does. Eric Powers tried to gun it, and that did not work. There you see the cars get involved right there. Michael Walton actually gotten by the 22, but you see here, he's woeing up. He actually gets a tiny piece of one of the white cars right there. That was Gene Sanford right there. Oh, man, Balkin. Oh, right there. That's how Walton's going to get involved. He gets into Charles Jackson. Jackson just clips him. 27 hits the wall, but he did keep going, though. Oh, God, here comes Courtney and Dutta. 49 kind of... His ride kind of reminded me of Ruderman at Watkins Glen, somewhat. I believe he and Dutta... Yeah, he got by this. Great job by Walton. He got a little bit involved. I don't know how much that's going to really affect his car. And another thing, too, is that when we go back to green, how many laps ago are we going to have? So...
There's really only one thing to say about Walton right now, and that is the damage on his car. Well, it'll buff out. So he doesn't really have much to worry about.
So the big question is this. Benjamin Miles, James Navarro. Let's look like the two battling for the championship. Let's take you back to the green. And hopefully it should be very interesting. So the pace car is giving us the 1 lap to go. We're going to have a total of 3 laps to go to determine our winner for of this race and our championship. Now, drivers out of the race include the following. That's Joshua Balkin. We got word he was okay from that incident, so the red flag was out of there, just letting you know. Devin Harris, P.J. Williams, and Chris Washer all are out of the race. Sam Curtis 1 lap down in the 36th position. Now, Michael Walton, who's 5th in points, he really needed Navarro to really get involved in that wreck. He's in a lot of bad news right now because he also got involved in that accident. However, he has scored in the 19th position. He's basically got to hope that 43 could fall back as much as possible, but it does not look good for Walton. So it's down to Navarro and Miles bound for this championship, but Miles really needs some points. Add. So top 10 rundown as they stand right now is Seth Cole, Kyle Keith, Dylan Thoreau, Angel Navarro, Austin LaPlante, LJ Mills, Benjamin Miles. Between Navarro and Miles, separated by 2 cars. Jerry Garrett's in 8th, Nicholas Garrett 9th, and Matt Dallio completing the top 10. Pace car heading down the pit road one last time. Here we go. Green flag is out. 3 laps to go to determine our winner for this race and the championship. Navarro did not get going, and Miles, we peeked out of line, but he's going to tuck back. Navarro going to go underneath the 23 car. I'll tell you what, though, Navarro really trying to prove that he really wants this championship badly. And Miles is going to make Miles is going to make a mistake here. He's going to be on the high line as Navarro is going to tuck low and go bye-bye. I believe, there's really some gaps right here. This is not good. It's just looking better and better for that 40 car going for the championship. Nick Pericles drove that car last season. I can't remember who drove it in season 1. It is not hitting me. But nonetheless, though, Navarro trying to do what he can and get this championship. Trying to go underneath the car that won in season 1. Kyle Keith to the inside goes the points leader. This is just getting worse and worse for Benjamin Miles in that 3. He battled for the season, got involved in a wreck. This was his first ever NR Series he competed. That's the first time you heard that name, Benjamin Miles. And he's trying to get this championship, but it's not looking good for that ace Jaguar. 2 laps to go. Austin LaPlante.
You'll miss it. Navarro's starting to fall off now.
He's on the outside line. How about Austin LaPlante, who's been, I believe, he's dead last in points in the regular season. He is up here in this front pack trying to get this victory. Man, this guy's had some terrible luck.
See the back of Navarro. He can see the championship. He's going to go for the pass in that 3rd groove.
He's got to get to that. If he wants to get this championship, Miles, I believe he's got to get to that low line and have that 43 fall back to the farthest position that's possible in this pack. But there's a gap right there. I think Navarro's trying to slide himself in. Kyle Keith saying no. And Keith's going to sneak in instead of Angel Navarro. And again, can't do it. As we're heading to the white flag, Miles just can't get to that low line. Navarro really getting to the high line, the same line as Miles. But here we go, white flag displayed for Nicholas Garrett and Jackie Tang. Kyle Keith, I mentioned about him before. This could be the best chance he can get it for a win. And Angel Navarro, I'll tell you something, he's probably had, safe to say, one of the strongest cars today. And he's proven that out. Jackie Tang inside trying to get this lead on the 45. It has just been nose to tail that these guys have been.
The final corner.
Well, not the final corner, but the final few corners, actually. 2 more turns to go. Jackie Tang trying to clear that 45, but Kyle Keith, he's just waiting for that move to go for that lead. And Benjamin Miles has caught up to the back bumper of Angel Navarro, but I think he's out of time as Miles. 1 more turn to go. And Jackie Tang got a comfortable lead. A pair of newer drivers, Jackie Tang, Kyle Keith, heading into the final turn. No one's going to challenge Jackie Tang in 86. Coming up the final turn, Jackie Tang, car number 86, the rookie this season, is going to come on over and he's going to win. It's in Joltis, and your Season 3 champion is going to be none other than Angel Navarro. Congratulations to that young man right there. He has finally won an NR Offline Championship. It has happened. That could not have gotten any better for Angel Navarro. Kept that points lead, stayed up in the front when there was trouble, and a solid run for him. And Benjamin Miles, yet so close again, will end up 9th in this race, but he will probably be 2nd in points, just how they ran. But man, what a run for him, though. He had a hell of a run. And Austin LaPlante, how about that? Dead last in points. He ended up believe he was dead last in points, though. He ended up in the 4th position. What a day for him. That's got to be like a win for him, though, to get in the top 5. But, man, what a race. Jackie Tang, your winner for today's race, and Angel Navarro, your champion. Angel Navarro is going to be probably in that list for the IROC League of Champions. That's going to be hosted on Red Racer 1985's channel, or Gordon Fan 291's version of it on his channel. I'm not 100% sure of where it's going to be on in general, but still, you will probably see them in one of those two IROC leagues that are going to be in. So Navarro, watch out, you're going to be in it. Congratulations. So one series is down with their season finale. However, T-Mobile is heading over to Homestead for their regular season finale, and then their 5-race chase, and then we'll be back here for the T-Mobile Cup Series finale. So one last time, congratulations to Jackie Tang on that victory and Angel Navarro on the champion. Here are the results, as they are official now. Kyle Keith nearly had a shot to win, but he'll end up 2nd. 3rd, Nicholas Guerra. 4th, also the Plant. 5th, Seth Cole. 6th, Angel Navarro. 7th was Jerry Guerra. Good run for the Guerras. 3rd and 7th. LJ Mills. 8th, Benjamin Miles. 9th, Dylan Thoreau coming in the top 10 right there. Matt Dallio ended up 11th. 12th was Jessica Sheldon, our pole sitter. 13th was Justin Talabaz. 14th, Preston Plord. 15th, Ian Dutta. 16th, Isaiah Bernique. 17th, Cody Lamas. 18th, Charles Jackson. 19th, Sky Collins. Playing the top 10, or top 20, is Anthony Ritchie. Jeff James, 21st. Kate Skirvin, 22nd. Nathan Hudson, 23rd. Cooper Sauer, 24th. And Ramey Fisher completing the top 25. And then the rest of the field that finished the race on down to 35th was Michael Walton, Ash Curtis, Mason Powers, James Qualls, Leah Walker, Jonathan Zorlin, Eric Powers, James Norway, and Gene Sanford, as well as Tanner Sullivan, who was way off the pace. He was the last car to finish on the lead lap in 35th, and Sam Curtis was the last car to finish the race in 36th, and then 37th on down, all retired of the race, including Chris Washer, PJ Williams, Devin Harris, Joshua Balkin, Devin Becker, and Mitchell Lee Jong. So what an interesting race that was. I want to thank Devin for joining me in the broadcast booth, the ISCRA president. Thank you so much for coming on over. Appreciate it. And we got a champion in the ISCRA that's in this league, so it's great to see that.
Well, thank you for having me, and on behalf of the ISCRA and everyone that makes it a thing, congrats to Angel Navarro, and we will see you in the next season.
Yep, season 4 will be way away, but I bet you these drivers will be signing up for them. We'll be ready to go. So we'll leave you with the final word of Devin Becker. Till then, congrats to Tang on the victory and Navarro on the championship one last time. We will see you guys for the Industry T-Mobile Cup Series race at Homestead. Till then, goodbye everybody, and we'll leave you with Devin Becker's final words of wisdom. And have at it.
Well, the only thing to say about this race is drivers, don't let a couple of wrecks get to you. Don't let the whole get washed. There's always the next. Good night.
Yep. Take care, guys. A long offseason for these guys, but T-Mobile will be more coming on the way. See you guys later. And until then, farewell.